Hello, hello, hello. I am Dr. Kenny Harless, and I am a mindset consultant for Procter and Gallagher Institute. And what I have learned is this, and I bet you're a bit like myself. When I was first introduced to a wonderful industry called network marketing, I was anti-network marketing. I mean, literally. And here's what I know. King Solomon so eloquently and beautifully said in the Bible, where there is no image or picture, the people will perish. But if you do have a picture, they won't perish. And it really determines on the pictures that we're holding in our mind. When you hold it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. And here's what I know. I remember being asked and brought on years into my practice about utilizing network marketing. And I had such a bad example. I had thought people basically, you had to hustle and sell a bunch of stuff to your family and friends and offload it and all these other things. So I had this terrible image in my mind. And what I started to realize when someone sat down to explain it to me, they said to me, no, you're only paid for helping others become successful. And as the late and great Golden Rule Jones said, he said, what I want for myself, I want for everyone. And as Christ said, the greatest amongst you is the servant of all. And so when I started learning these things and looking at them more deeply and gaining clarity, my life took off. And one of those people was my father. And I'll never forget this. You see, we're taught to be good little go getters, right? And I've now learned to become a little good go giver. Living is giving. And what I mean by that is this is I was taught you go to work, you maybe get a job, and just over broke's that stands for. And I rode that boat for quite a few years when I was younger. And then I wanted to open a business. And I thought, well, you know what? That's going to be wonderful. I'm going to be able to go ahead and I can do things. Well, if I didn't show up to that office, I didn't get paid. And then I found network marketing. And John Paul Getty said this. He said, I'd rather have 1% of thousands of people's efforts than 100% of my own. Let me explain what I mean. So as I have my father on this product, he was a severe allergy person, got shots yearly, terrible issues going on, immune system compromised, gets sick all the time, you name it. Terrible gut issues, didn't even realize it. And he started taking this product through my mother. And it literally changed his life. And he tells people that. Well, when I shared with him and I was going to quit what I was doing because this thing was going so crazy, he's like, well, whatever. And I said, Dad, he goes, well, how in the world? It's a fad. I said, Dad, it's a 50-year company. It literally, and I'm not trying, it doesn't matter what network marketing you do at all, right? If you have a phenomenal product, it wouldn't be in business without a phenomenal product. But I became a raving fan and I brought on others just like Jesus did. He taught people around him, disciples, to go and share the message, right? Well, my dad says this to me. He says, well, it's one of them pyramid things. And I stopped. And remember how I said where there's no image, the people will perish? When you get this question, you need to address it immediately and gain clarity in that person's mind, including yourself. Because if you see it, you can be it, you can give it. Let me show you what I mean. So when he said to me, pyramid, I said, Dad, you mean a pyramid? And I literally, honestly drew this out. I said, you mean a pyramid like, I don't know, Walmart, the government, Kroger's, you throw in any industry you want, cell phone business, small business, there's a CEO up top, right? And that person earns the most money. And then you might, if it's a big enough company, you might have international managers. You might have national managers, regional managers, district managers, state managers, you name it. Then you go into and you got sales, right? And you've got people working the line all the way down, the money drips down. And I said, Dad, who makes the most money is a person on top. Every corporate structure is a pyramid. And I said, Dad, by the way, you did that work for 42 years. You showed up an hour every day early. And I said, in doing so, I said, my goodness, I said, they fired you. And they replaced you with someone outside of the industry, didn't even know what you were doing there. And they plugged them in your place to pay them a less fee. I said, you thought that was safe and secure. There's nothing secure and secure, right? Everything in life is always adapting and growing. And if you haven't seen that through what's been occurring, you might want to start to look at adding multiple sources of income, which is one of the strategies I teach. And so that money drips all the way down. And I said, Dad, secondly, you're never going to reach the top, the pinnacle, unless you marry that person at the top. And you're already taken, God bless Mom. I said, but here's where I work. This is one of the strategies that I teach. I said, Dad, we in network marketing, there's a pyramid, but it's upside down. I said, everybody starts right here at the very bottom. And I said, it varies upon industry, but you might, there's buy-in fees and things like that. I said, but, then you've got, certain levels that you can rise up. And as you rise up and you serve more, your check gets bigger and you build residual income. Residual income is something you did and got paid for monthly and never did anything again. So when you have a phenomenal product or service or idea, those people will pay for that. And I said, everybody has the opportunity to reach the top and there's no cutoff. And I said, I don't care if you're black, white, purple, polka dot, Asian, atheist, Christian, whatever it may be, everybody starts here, but everyone can ascend all the way to the top. Now, does that mean that they will? Absolutely not. There are unicorns out there that do this. But the point is, you have the opportunity. And if you're willing to put in the work on the side over time, if you stick diligently, as King Solomon said in the Bible, when you find a man diligent in his works, he stands before kings. And if you have a system, see, it's not what you do, but how you do what you do. And in network marketing, it's about duplicating whom you are to share that message. And the faster you learn to duplicate, the faster you rise to the top. If this makes sense, by all means, reach out to me. I would love to share you the tactics and strategies that we perform and do and be able to serve you and help you serve the people that you love. Follow me over on harlesssuccess.com. We're also on Facebook. At Facebook, you can also check me out at Paradigm Climbers, where I go live daily. It's a subscription model, if that makes sense to you. We have different services that is customized for you. Hope you have a blessed, wonderful day. Check us out. And whomever shared this with you, please thank them. God bless you every day in every way. Make it a great day and get better and better, guys.